Hey guys, so I actually forgot to film an intro to this video, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. So first, I'm just gonna start off by moisturizing my face, and I'm going to be using my Aveda Tulasara Morning Renew Cream, and I'm just gonna take the back end of my tweezer to apply that to my face and then gently rub it in. Next, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair and applying that to my eyelids and my under eyes to prime them for my eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be taking my Beauty Blender to just blend that in. Next, I'm going to be taking my RCMA Colorless Setting Powder and using my Morphe G40 brush to set that concealer. Now I'm going to be taking the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to be using a light fluffy brush. I know this is from Crown, but I don't know the name. It's rubbed off on the handle. And I'm going to be dipping into Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna and applying that into my crease. And once I've built it up to the color that I want, I'm going to repeat that on the other eye. Now I'm going to be taking the Morphe M433 brush and dipping into the color Red Ochre and applying that to my crease as well, just a little lower than the transition shade. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with the palette, but I'm using the fluffy side, and I'm going to be using the color Love Letter and applying that to the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm just taking the first brush that I use to blend out any lines that I have from doing the outer corner. Now I'm taking my RG18 brush by Morphe and dipping into the color Venetian Red and packing that onto the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm just going to be taking my Morphe MB19 brush and using that to cut out my crease using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. Then I'm going to be taking my Morphe MB10 brush and using that to set that concealer with my RCMA Colorless Translucent Setting Powder. Now I'm just going to be taking some Garnier micellar water on a cotton pad to clean up underneath my eye because there was a little bit of fallout, but that's no big deal. Now I'm just going to be taking the Coastal Scents Light Concealer brush and dipping into the shade Vermeer, and I'm going to be spraying my brush with my Color Pop setting spray to wet my brush. That way the color is a little more pigmented. Now Now I'm just going in with the other side of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush to make sure that the two colors are blended and to pack a little more pigment onto the outer corner. And then taking the M433 brush again, I'm going to make sure that my crease is blended really well. Now taking the Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner in the color Super Fun Night, I'm going to be doing a, I don't know what you call this actually, like a half moon crease with the glitter. And then I'm going to be taking that and doing a winged eyeliner as well. So it's going to be like a double glitter liner. Super fun. And then I'm just going to apply lash glue to my Purr lashes in the style Diva. Now I'm going to be taking my Revlon Color Stay foundation in the shade 110 Ivory for normal to dry skin and applying that to my face with a beauty blender. Now I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair and applying that to my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and blending that out with the same beauty blender that I used to blend in my foundation. Once all my concealer is blended in, I'm going to be taking my Morphe R10 brush and dipping into the lightest two shades of the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette to set my concealer. Now I'm just going to be applying my eyelashes. I usually put the glue on right after I finish my eyeshadow, so that way when I do my foundation and concealer, they're already tacky for me to apply when I'm done setting my concealer. Now going back to my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M551 brush to contour my face. And I promise that this video is not sponsored by Morphe. I just absolutely love Morphe brushes, and I'm part of the subscription program, so I get them every month. Now I'm going to be taking the EB13 brush by Sedona Lace to contour the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going to be taking the Coastal Scents 10 Blush palette and using my Lisa Frank brush and dipping into the very darkest blush shade and applying that to my cheeks. Next, I'm going to be taking my highlighter. It's by Artist Couture in the shade Illumination. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe M501 brush to highlight the high points of my face. Then I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Brow Pomade in the shade Banging Brunette and my Morphe M207 brush to fill in my eyebrows. Then I'm just gonna brush out my brows with a spoolie brush. Now taking my Morphe MB10 brush, I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill palette using the shade Beam to highlight my brow bone. Now taking my Morphe M431 brush, I'm going to be dipping into Venetian Red and Love Letter and applying that to my bottom lash line. Now taking my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil, I'm going to be tight lining my waterline, my upper and lower waterlines. Now I'm just going to be taking the IT Superhero Mascara and applying that to the top and bottom lashes. Now just using my pinky, I'm going back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the Modern Renaissance, and taking the shade Vermeer and applying that to the inner corner of my eyes. And when I'm out of setting spray, I just use hairspray to set my makeup. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. I hope you liked this voiceover style type of tutorial. Let me know if you prefer the voiceover more than the talk through. I know my talk through video was kind of long, but I thought I'd give the voiceover a try. So like I said, go ahead and comment down below what you thought and which one you prefer. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.